the show on the road here. So let's kick off our A class. Lucas and Silva will not race today. Okay, let's do it. Here we go, guys. Once again, thank you all for being here. This is going to be the biggest A-class turnout that we have had. Very happy to have you all here, and thank you for coming. So, joined with me in the commentary booth are Paradox and Mojo. So I will be looking forward to having their assistance. One thing that I want to make sure that we talk about here in the race is, where are you at? Where is our man here? Hello? Here we are right here. Our red plate holder number 464, Impus representing Factory Goon, and the man who might be able to dethrone him if he shows up for some Factory Goon races, McManus, number 922. So we're going to talk more about these riders as we get into the race, but for now, let us kick it off, drop the gate, and get the A-Class started. So gates are down here at Redbud for our final A-Class race of the night. Hunter Dasher might get a hole shot here.
McManus is down.
McManus goes down, so Hunter ends up, yes, getting the hole shot. Impus in a close second with Wheels in third. Oh, almost cross jumps, but doesn't. Impus goes off track. So he's going to have a little bit of work cut out for him to try to get back up front. Impus goes down. No, Impus is down, so Hunter's going to take an early lead here. Wheels went down. Okay, so we've got...
McManus passed Impus.
So
okay.
McManus capitalizes on those mistakes right here. All right, let's check back up here. So Hunter is still in first. We've got Santana in second, Gui in third, GP fourth, Garcia, McManus in sixth, Wheels in seventh. All right, so Wheels is in seventh place. He's a newcomer to our Backyard MX Race Series, but a familiar face within the MX Bikes community. GP goes down, tries to hit that inside table a little bit too hard and washes up the face. Gui goes down off the jump. So here we have Hunter still in first, Santana in second, Garcia in third, and McManus has moved his way up to fourth. So we might be looking at a battle between Wheels and McManus here for a fourth place position early in the race. Let's see if Hunter can check out, because he has got a lot more competition behind him tonight than we've had previously in the A-Class. But he wants to prove that he is front runner material. He did really well at round 6 at Paletta, so we'll see if he can hold on to this lead. Sixth place is Gui. Impus is in seventh, so Impus is trying to move up and catch McManus. Who went down here? Wheels went down just before LaRocco's. That's going to cost him. That's going to cost him big, because it's going to take a little bit of time to get back up and running here. So let's see. We have McManus still.
Daniel and Wheels got together.
Impus is pushing, passing goal.
All right, so we'll see what our timing and scoring is at the end of this next lap here. But man, this is already looking to be a very, very good moto. So I want to go back up here and make sure that I don't lose sight of this front battle here. So we've got Hunter in first still, but he has got Santana. McManus makes the pass for second. Gets a good run up to the triple, clears the triple and takes the inside line. He's got neck and neck, bar to bar with Santana here as they come into their optional line choices. All three of them take the inside line, and they are trying to close this gap on Hunter and maximize their point potential here in the A-Class. Man, McManus was in seventh just a little bit before this point last round, and he has now moved up into second place. McManus in second and Santana in third. So Impus has now moved up to fourth. Impus had a bad... Yeah, he is pushing hard. If you guys know Impus, you know what he's capable of. He does not want to let the mistakes get the best of him. There's 17 minutes left in the moto, and I feel like so much has happened. So let's go on board here with McManus for a moment as he tries to catch up with Hunter. And let's talk about McManus as well. So McManus sits second place in the A-Class points with Backyard MX. With some pretty impressive finishes here, with a first place and a second place in rounds 2, 3, and 4. Round 5 he was not able to make it to because of a PDMX conflict, which we talked about at Dorno. We want all of... Oh, and Hunter goes down! Hunter goes down and gives the lead to McManus, so McManus is in first place now.
Third.
Where's Impus?
He's in third, right behind Hunter now.
On Hunter.
So Impus in third place. Hunter trying not to let the nerves get the best of him, but he has got the best that we have to offer, just closing in around him, trying to take the lead here in this moto. Impus has got his eyes set on McManus. He does not want to let him go. They have been the highlight and the battles. McManus goes down. McManus goes down, gives it away to Impus, or gives it back to Hunter, I'm sorry. So Hunter's still in first. Impus bobbles neck and neck with McManus as they come into the corner. Oh my God. Okay, this is what we all want to see here. This is why we show up for the A-class race, guys. This is exactly what we want to see. Battles the entire race long, and I think this one is far from over. So Hunter has made his way with a bit of luck back into the first place position. Impus in second and McManus in third. We'll see how this pans out as they come into the sand rollers here.
Is Hunter the Ryan Dungey of MX Bikes?
As long as he...
Oh, Impus down!
Go!
That's going to cost him. Hopefully he can minimize the damage and stay in third place, but Impus is having a little deja vu here. He's back in the same position, trying to make a pass beyond Hunter. He wants to put a gap in between him and Impus if possible, but he certainly wants to get by Hunter and let Impus deal with him while he checks out. Pan out here so we can kind of see the gap between second and third place, and third and fourth place as well. So McManus is not about to let Hunter go. He's going to try to take the inside in this next corner. Oh, bumps it, gets a little bit into a scuffle here, a little bit of contact. Hunter keeps it up on two wheels, but McManus takes the lead. Guys, if there's anything that we know about McManus, it's that he pushes hard, okay? But sometimes McManus has been known to get a little squirrely. You know, I don't want to disrespect the man, but he has got to keep it consistent if he wants to stay in front of this pack, because Impus and Hunter are not going anywhere. You know, he made a little contact with Hunter, Rubbins Racing, pushed him out of the way, and now he's got to hold on to this lead and check out if he wants to maintain this first place points or this first place position. But Hunter's not about to let him go anywhere. They've still got an all right gap on Impus, but if either of these guys make a critical mistake, then Impus is going to capitalize. So this is still, in my mind, pretty much a three-way battle here for first place. And McManus goes down. McManus takes the inside, gets a little bit too tight with it, and washes the front tire. Blame it on the Honda if you have to, but he manages to keep the first place position. He hit that inside line and gets so steezy over the triple because he hit it with so much speed. It's really impressive to watch these guys ride. Man.
Oh, Impus goes down again.
No, Impus throws it away at the finish line.
Oh, this is
He's
a
stuck in
bad
the
crash
fence.
too.
We've talked about it before. You end up getting wobbly up the face of that, and you either go over the fence or into the planks around the finish line, and you just have to hard reset. There's really no way around it.
He is very far in fourth place.
So Garcia, who is a new addition to our A-Class, he signed up today. Very glad to have him and other members of iTech Racing. Garcia has now moved his way up into third because of that and is trying to close the gap on McManus. I've heard McManus talk about Garcia, knows him as a worthy opponent, so he has got to put some space in between himself and Hunter and let Garcia deal with Hunter while he tries to check out. So fingers crossed to McManus here. Hopefully he can keep this thing together for the next 12 minutes. We're not even halfway done with this moto yet, but man, that time is flying, honestly. So something must have happened to Garcia because there's a much bigger gap now between Hunter and him than there was earlier. So yeah, McManus is one critical mistake away from giving this position up to Hunter. I want to go on board with Hunter for just a moment here. Mojo, tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are on this McManus and Hunter battle. I know that Impus has gone down, but he's still going to maintain the points lead pretty comfortably tonight, unless he has another critical, DNF like he had at Paletta. But your thoughts?
I think McManus is kind of showing him up right now. I would like to see Impus catch back up and see the battle, but I think in this race, it goes to McManus. I think Impus still is going to have it on the points, but we got to remember that Impus's bike blows up a lot, So if he has just a couple more of those, McManus is going to catch up in points and take that red plate away from him.
Yeah, I'm taking a look right now at our series race results, and technically, actually, Hunter sits in second place for the A class. I misspoke. Impus has 122 points on the championship series, and let me see here. So Impus sits in first place with 122 points. Guys, my overlays didn't update. So Impus had a first place finish at round 4 and 5, but had a DNF at round 6. So he still sits with 122 points. But in second place is Hunter Dasher with 108. So Impus is probably going to keep his points lead in the series tonight after this moto is done. Fingers crossed that nothing happens and we don't have another bike malfunction like we did at Paletta, because if we did, then Hunter would move into first place in the A class, and McManus would get closer to a second place finish, currently sitting in third in the A class points. So McManus is still in the lead here. He's put a small gap between himself and Hunter, so that's going to make him a little bit more comfortable. I don't see McManus looking behind him. He is just focused on everything that is in front of him. Let's see if we have any other battles here. Oh, great. Here we go. Auto cameras don't want to work. So Garcia crosses... is about to cross the finish line in third. Impus is just behind him in fourth, so let's keep an eye out here for these two riders.
And Garcia is holding the fastest lap with a 137.5. Memphis is second with a 138.5. So he's flying.
Garcia's out here trying to cook up some heaters and put in the work on McManus and show him that he is a force to be reckoned with as a newcomer to the Backyard MX class. So something has happened. There's a much bigger gap now between Garcia and Impus than there was when they crossed the finish line just a few corners ago. So if you guys want to help me keep an eye out for McManus, Hunter, Garcia, and Impus, I'd like to take it elsewhere into the field here and see what all we have going on. So Wheels, according to timing and scoring, was ahead of Van Mel at the turn of the lap, but now sits just behind him. So I don't know if Wheels has cuts or if something happened in between this point and when they crossed the finish line moments ago. But Wheels is currently behind Van Mel and trying to catch him for position. Let's see here. Santana behind Wheels.
Memphis just got around Garcia. Oh.
Come on.
Garcia is getting back around Memphis.
Where are they at on the track?
They're going to the sand rollers, going over the tabletop before Larocco's lead.
Gotcha. All right, thank you very much. So yes, we have the battle here still between Garcia and Impus. All right, let's see if Impus can make some magic happen here. Did Garcia throw a taunt out? I'm not sure. Looked like he might have, but... All right, crossing the finish line here. There is a 7-second gap between Hunter, but Hunter goes down. Hunter goes down. That's going to close the gap here. It's going to allow Impus and Garcia to close the gap. They are pushing each other very hard, so you know Impus is pushing Garcia to be a better rider right now, and Garcia is trying to run away from Impus as quickly as he can to finish out this moto in a podium. Hunter can't afford any more mistakes like that or it's going to cost him, and he has a realistic battle for the A-class points lead right
here
now.
Comes Evans on the inside of Garcia. He's going to take the line. Nope.
Shuts it down, lets him go, doesn't want to get into a tangle, but he's there. He shows him the wheel, lets him know, hey man, you make that mistake again and the position's mine. I might not pass you so cleanly next time. Impus playing it a little safe over that tabletop. The E-road on the face of that can really throw you. So, you know, it can be tough to come in at such a sharp corner and hit it cleanly. So Impus maintaining the safe line as we come through the Dragons back here and back into the sand roller. So McManus has got himself a comfortable lead over Hunter, and Hunter, the gap between him and Garcia is starting to close. So if any one of these riders makes a mistake, the other two are going to be able to capitalize, whether it's with a position pass or just a little bit more gap to make the current lead comfortable. Oh, and Impus cases the leap and goes down. High side sideways, lands on the right side of his bike. And it's exactly how I crashed back in 05, boys. Snapped the tib fib. Was out for 6 months. Not at Larocco's, of course, but you catch my drift. So Garcia has caught up to Hunter here. And is trying to make the pass for second. So just as we suspected, Garcia is really pushing hard. So he keeps it tight there. Oh, and he connects. He runs into the back of Hunter. Hunter just sticks with his line, but they come together on the downside
Memphis
of that
goes
double.
down again.
Impus is he's gonna push it. He's gonna push it
That's
so hard he's
gonna
gonna blow
put
them over.
Guy Tryhard team ahead, and then he goes
Went
down.
down again.
Man, these guys
no.
are pushing as hard as they can, but you know, everybody can get to a point where they're riding over their head sometimes. So Hunter's still in second. Garcia is he's trying to close that gap back. He doesn't want to let that be the end of his legacy here tonight in the A class. So he's going to try to close it. Let's see what else is happening here. Fan Mail goes over the berm. That gives the position to Wheels. So Impus is in what appears to be fourth with Guy or Gui in fifth and Wheels in sixth. Wheels has capitalized on Van's mistake and has taken the position away. So let's see here. Oh, who went down? Garcia went down. Golly. Okay. So Garcia goes down. Man, he went down hard because there is a massive gap between himself and Hunter. These two riders here are going to try to push it hard and catch up to Garcia. So we'll see what Impus can make happen here as he tries to defend his fourth place position while attempting to catch the third place rider.
Yeah, and Guy seems like he is flying. He wants that position. Right, as I say that, he falls off
he makes the
Larocco.
exact same mistake that Impus did. It was like watching a replay of what happened to Impus last race. So can't forget about Wheels here. Wheels' consistency has moved him up into the fifth place, and right now he is gunning for Impus. So, you know, it really can't get much faster than these guys, so dare I say it, but Impus needs to find another gear here, or else Wheels is going to catch him and capitalize on the mistakes that Impus made earlier in the moto. And I think something happened here. Garcia went down or got caught up in the pylons here on the inside, so this gives Impus the gift he needs to close that gap and catch up to third. So this battle for third just got a lot more realistic. Railing the outside here, getting enough speed to make it through these braking bumps quickly. So we've still got Garcia. I don't want to lose sight on these three riders here. Pretty much all within the same lane, just a little bit back. Wheels makes a bobble but keeps it up on two wheels. Can Garcia hold it off here? All right, keep an eye on these four riders if you can. I want to see what's going. Oh, and Garcia goes down. Garcia goes down. So Impus, man, just when I thought it was safe to go see what else is happening on the field, it was not. Garcia makes a mistake, and Impus closes the gap here. So they are practically tire to tire. Impus playing it safe over the Larocco's leap there. He takes the outside and clears it. So across the finish line here, not much has changed in terms of positioning, but the battle is back. We are back in the battle for third with 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes left in the A-Class Moto. Man, this thing has flown by. I feel like just a moment ago I was saying that there was 17 minutes left in the Moto, and now we have 2 more minutes before McManus gets the white flag, or will soon get the white flag. So what can Impus do here to pass Garcia? Let's see.
Oh, Garcia throws it.
Throws it away and gives it to Impus. Impus moves into third. That pushes Garcia back to fourth. So where is Wheels? Wheels is a little bit further behind. Trying to catch up to Garcia. I don't know. There's not much time, but really anything can happen still. So let's see. Santana is in a battle currently for 6th place. Ooh, goes on the inside of Santana, Gui does, and now they both come down the sand section. Both taking opposite lines here, but that gives Gui the speed that he needs to push up through the braking bumps and steal the inside line from Santana and take the position away. You know, I see a lot of people taking that inside line back there because it seems faster, but I'm also seeing guys rail that outside line and just carry that speed through the rough E-road in those braking bumps and make it to that corner first. Some Tomac Muscan action happening from Washougal. So Gui takes the position away. Let's check back in with Garcia, who has been caught by Wheels. So Wheels has caught Garcia for the 4th place position, and they are now in a battle. Wheels pushes Garcia out to the outside, takes the inside line away, hits Larocco's clean. Oh, Garcia cases it, but manages to keep it up. So let's stick here with this battle. 55 seconds left in the moto. Wheels crosses the finish line in 4th, Garcia in 5th. Can somebody give me a status update on Impus and Hunter, please? Because timing and scoring
is about a lane away. It's pretty close. If Memphis, I think he might be able to catch him with the.
He is
about
closing
3
in
laps.
on Hunter. Yes.
I see it. We've got all 3 of them in the same picture here. Okay. So here we have eyes on Wheels and Garcia in a battle, as well as Hunter. And where is Impus? Okay, there's Impus. He just populated back into view. Garcia wheeling through the lane here. Keep it on 2 wheels, bro. All right. So yeah, this is still a really close battle for 4th. The timing is about to go out, and then we will have 2 laps left in the moto, with just simply waiting for McManus to get his white flag. And Wheels goes down, hits the tabletop, lands in the sand, and goes down and hands the 4th place position back to Garcia. So now Wheels is trying to get back on the gas and make sure that he doesn't lose his 5th place position to Van, who has now caught up as well. I thought Van went down there for a moment. So let's check in again here. Oh,
Memphis went down.
Oh no.
Taking the inside line. We talked about it in the C and B class keys to the moto. This inside line may be fast, but it is dangerous. Impus comes through here, washes out, and is not able to. I don't think he was able to clear Larocco's fully. So now the gap between himself and Hunter has grown to something that I don't know if he'll be able to overcome in the next lap or 2 unless Hunter makes a critical mistake. So Garcia's pretty comfortable in his 4th place, Wheels in his 5th place. And Van Mel crosses the finish line in 6th. So let's go see if we have any other battles on the track here. It looks like LeMunyon with Wicked Racing is battling with Phil here for what appears to be a 10th place battle. Can somebody please just try to keep an eye on the Hunter and Impus story? I'm going to keep eyes here on
Yes.
the battle for 10th. LeMunyon sends it into the sand. So Phil is a big, and he's been an instrumental part of helping grow our A class. Let's see who went down here. GP and Gui go down together, so that puts. Oh no! And Phil gets stuck on the SpongeBob. GP goes down as well, so I think that's going to put. Let's see here. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait till they come across the finish line again, but. So really, the back of the pack here is catching up, and we're seeing some late moto battles around the 13th, 14th place positions here on the track. Don't know. So we've got the white flag out, I believe, for McManus. Here is Daniel. Let's go try to find McManus real quick and see exactly where he is on the track. So he is hitting the step down. I believe we have the white flag out for our leader, McManus. Shout out to McManus here. Streams under the name Lil Fast Ducky. So if you're not already following McManus on Twitch, please go do so. He might be streaming now. I'm not sure, but yeah. So he is our leader here in the A class. He has completely checked out here. It says a 12-second gap, but I feel like that's a little bit more than 12 seconds between him and Hunter. Maybe not. And then Impus here is rounding out our podium in 3rd. So really, I guess let's keep a quick eye here. Somebody keep an eye on Hunter and let me know if he makes a mistake and goes down. Otherwise, I really think that the top 4 and 5 positions are solidified. And the most interesting story to tell for the remainder of this race is probably going to be this battle between Van and Santana for the 6th place position. And Van goes down. So it was a short story. I hope you enjoyed it. Santana moves into the position and hits the triple here cleanly. Van's able to get over it clean as well. Van's not going to let it go. He doesn't want to let it go. Maybe Santana's getting a little fatigued and Van's got some adrenaline in him from that crash. So he very quickly caught back up. So another chapter to the saga. Oh, Oh, hold it up, Van. Don't go down. Forces to double, but he keeps it up on 2 wheels. And man, the amount of time that he is just quickly making up here is pretty impressive. He's going from gap to nothing in just moments. So Van is on the throttle trying to make everything happen in the last moments of this moto because he does not want to let it. He doesn't want to go out that way. So into the sand whoops they come. Let's see. We have our top 3 finishers
It is
already.
over.
So let's see, can Van make anything happen between him and Santana in the final 2 corners now of this moto? I don't think he'll be able to, but we will see.
Oh, it's close.
So Santana
There
takes
was
the
no
position.
lappers. There was no lappers this race.
Man, such a good moto here. So much to talk about and so much happening. So let's take it over to our official results. So it looks like we have McManus finishing in first, Hunter in second, Impus in third, Garcia with iTech Racing in fourth, Wheels with Sunbelt Racing rounding out our top 5. We still got some updates happening, so let me make sure that I'm not capturing incorrect scores for a moment. Everybody across. Make sure here. Alright, so that should be it. So these should be our final results. McManus in first, Hunter Dasher in second, and Impus in third. So we won't see too much of an upset to the A-Class Series points. We will still finish out with Impus in first, Hunter in second, and McManus in third as we head into round 8. So really, everybody, I'm going to talk a little bit about what is going to be occurring in the upcoming events. So I want to make sure that everybody is aware. Again, thank you all for supporting the Backyard MX Race Series. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you supporting the riders, showing up in chat, helping us grow this series. But it's more than just about Backyard MX. We want to help grow MX bikes as well. So some of the upcoming events we have are Backyard MX Round 8 will be held at Lommel coming this Thursday, January 14th. PDMX will be having their MX2 Round 5 race on Friday, January 15th. Exclamation point PDMX in chat to learn more about their series and how you may be able to participate. And then exclamation point CCSX for the CC Racing Supercross Series opener. So shout out to CC Racing for putting together a Supercross series. Everybody's hungry for some Supercross. The real Supercross will start this weekend, I believe. So if you're interested in learning more and riding in the CC Racing Supercross series, exclamation point CCSX in chat. So those are our upcoming